Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Back with something really kind of different, and for a good reason. I was at Consumers and I found, boom, Maine lunch. Maine Beer Company out of Freeport, Maine, and this is an IPA. I think it clocks in at 7% ABV, 65 IBUs. It's got a pretty decent kind of little write-up on it. It's got a nice little sort of semi-cult following as well. Says our East Coast version of a West Coast style IPA, intense hop flavors and aromas of tropical and citrus fruits and pine dominant. A subtle malt sweetness brings the beer into balance. And I mean, if you've ever had this, there's a little write-up on a little whale that had been spotted off Maine since 1982 with a little chunk bitten out of its fin. So it's kind of cool. All right, let's get into this thing. Got my little my little claw hammer sort of bottle opener. They don't make those like they used to anymore. Let's see what this thing looks like. I'm going to leave a little bit of real estate today for my nose. So, again, we're going to take a look at Maine's Lunch IPA. You take a look at that. Yeah, that's, quite a 180-degree turn from these light, bright, pale, sort of yellow muted New Englands, right? West Coast style. Really rich golden yellows here. It's well carbonated with this super crystal white head on it, man. And it's got that smoky sort of haze to it. It's not there's no sedimentation, there's no cloudiness, but it's not clear. It just has this nice little foggy, smoky haze in it. It's nice. And it looks all the part of your typical West Coast IPA, man. Really. What's this thing smell like? Woo, yeah. I got a nice, aggressively forward pine note. Really grassy, piney, with like a little bit of like a malt sort of base to it. Kind of finishes clean with like a pilsnery sort of follow through. A little bit of lemony, a little bit of zest there for sure. I'm not getting a whole lot of oranges or anything like that yet. Yeah. Woo. Nice little change up pace here. You know what I mean? From all of these other New Englands and East Coast IPAs that we've been having lately. Let's get into this thing. Okay. I think you get a lot more continuation of those piney and grassy sort of flavors from the aroma into the flavors. It is super clean and super crisp, which I like that. There is some sort of, as you kind of get through that first hurdle of pininess, there seems to be like a bready, I don't know, biscuity, but bready, doughy sort of sensations to the flavors in that middle of the palate sort of experience. Still getting, say, light citrus notes, hints of citrus, but really what I keep coming back to is this lemon sort of vibe. But it's good. It lends. It's real late in the tasting process. I feel like it just gives you this clean snap to the whole experience. Really. Not so much on the dry side, although all of the profile is kind of low and lean. There's no robust juiceness here, anything like that. It's a West Coast style, and it's hopped with those pine characteristics and grassy and lemony sort of stuff. It's good. Little Definitely get that malty bready body in the middle. Nice clean finish. For the 7%er, yeah, I think that this is going to be all but just kind of out there. It's not really being super covert here. It's just right down the middle of the line. It's noticeable. The IBUs don't seem to be terrible for me. I seem to be drinking a couple of higher IBU'd beers lately, so this isn't terrible. The burp seems to be on that grassy, piney, really malty sort of burp. If you, it's a heads up. Yeah, the first one, I will be wholly honest with you, the first one I got, I really couldn't, I don't know if I just paired it weird with the previous thing I drank or previous something I had eaten, but I really was not super convinced of all of the hype on this lunch the first time around. This second beer seems to be a little bit more what I was hoping for in the Maine beer company's lunch. This is a good beer. It's really enjoyable. I don't know if it quite lives up to the hype in my head. I see people posting all these pictures of it, and every single time I go to this shop or that shop, it's sold out. And I was really kind of expecting a little bit more, although I am not disappointed with this. I just, this is a great IPA. I will preface that with, if I saw a couple more Maine bottles, I'm definitely going to be taking a look at the label. Maybe there's something else I want to try before I revisit lunch. I mean, honestly. But not bad at all. I'm happy I bought them. I'm happy I experienced them. I can shoot the bull with some other people that have and get their opinions. Why don't you guys leave me your opinions on it? Maybe I missed something. Maybe it was this batch. Maybe I should look for this. And I'll definitely pick up another bottle and re-experience it with it. But that's it for me. All that being said, this is not going to be a hard beer to finish. I mean, really, this is just fine in my book. Maine lunch. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.